Hey there, Pisces. This is Evelyn from Twin Flames 3344. I have a read for you. This is for Sun, Moon, and Rising, as well as the Feminine's Mars and the Masculine's Venus. I've already pre-shuffled. I'm just going to shuffle a few more times, and then we'll get going. That is the note C. It usually resonates with the root chakra. So you can let me know if you want, where you feel it in your body. But just a nice little clearing before we start. I feel some masculine energy coming up with Pisces here. Whew. So this is for the second half of January, but really from now on through the rest of the month. And for everybody watching, the best and highest good of all those concerned, what do we need to know? What do we need to learn for Pisces? Let's clear all negative energies across all dimensions of time, space, matter, and realities, and fill with only beautiful divine love and diamond crystalline light. And so it is. Armor us all with your love. Okay, Pisces. Like I said, a lot of masculine energy is coming through for Pisces. Pisces. Yeah. Second half of January, Pisces. Okay. So your first card out is the Ten of Cups. Challenged by the Seven of Cups. The foundation is the Nine of Swords reversed. And then the recent past, the Nine of Wands reversed. Getting rid of those nines, are we? What's in your head or your now moment is the Queen of Cups reversed. And what's coming up for you, Pisces? Wow, you have some really beautiful family energy here. We have the Four of Wands and the Ten of Cups. So why, you're seeing yourself as the Death card, which is deep transformation. And then what's around you or how others see you. You may be in some Scorpio energy as well, since I'm feeling all this heat coming through. The Hanging Man is what's around you or how others see you. And this could be someone who feels very trapped in a box. And the blocks that you need to clear or work on has to do with the Two of Pentacles reversed. And where we end up is the Six of Cups reversed. And that's, for me, is very Pisces energies as well. So why is it reversed? And then my Hangman little configuration I do, this connects us to whatever's left hanging in limbo at the end of this read. So we have the Five of Swords connecting this past energy there with some kind of conflict or war within. And then what's left hanging at the end of this read is the truth. Here we have the Ace of Swords. And then you get another card at the end of the read, but you won't see that until the end. Sometimes you get more than one, depending on what comes up. And then we have, at the bottom of the deck, wow, is the Ace of Cups. And then whatever's underneath here, we're going to give you a little backstory on that and see what comes up for Pisces. So it looks like a lot of love and family around Pisces right now. You might have left behind some negative, not negative, but the King of Wands energy you may have left behind recently, whether it's tonight or just in the recent past. And then you have the Queen of Swords reversed with then the Sun card is reversed, and then the Pisces energy of the Page of Cups, and then this big love. So, whew, I'm really sweating. I'm going to clarify everything, and then we're going to pull some oracle cards. I just did 2 other reads, and I didn't get any of this sweating energy. A lot of heat coming in here for Pisces. So we have this big love, you know, the Holy Grail there and their underlying energy here. After feeling drained, may have had to deal with the Queen of Swords reversed, somebody who wasn't really speaking to you or is being kind of negative with you, or just feels hurt, whether you hurt them or they hurt you and you're mad at them. But the Pisces energy is up right there. So I feel like the Queen of Swords was being reversed energy, and that could be an air sign. It can be a Gemini, an Aquarius, or a Libra, but it doesn't have to be. It could just be someone who's very logical and not very mushy at all, you know, just very much in their truth and all about the truth, and may have lied to you. But Pisces, you're up right there. You got the Queen of Cups, and that could just be, you could have been dealing with children recently, whether it's today or this week, or just your inner child. Could be dealing with your mother as well, or maybe an older sister. But someone who's drained. Maybe you have an older sister who's got kids that are very draining. But there's a lot of love there. So above that is the surrender. It's the Wounded Warrior reversed, 9 of Wands. And then we have this 9 also, which is suffering in silence, chronically, a lot of work. So it could be somebody with kids. Or Pisces is just around that energy of somebody with kids today. Or in the recent past. So we're in surrender of suffering in silence. It could be surrendering to purging. Know that you've been going through some ascension symptoms perhaps recently, or just dealing with kids. But like I said, there's a lot of love here. But why the Queen of Swords may not be feeling that love like Pisces is, I'm not sure, because maybe they have to deal with it every day. So this was coming up for the 9 of Swords. For some reason I was clarifying that first. But the 10 of Pentacles and the High Priestess reverse could be someone who's not using their intuition, or a secret came out about perhaps a wealthy or abundant family, or maybe a secret came out specifically to you and what money you have or what money they have. So I'm actually going to reshuffle that to see what comes out. Start from the Ace of Cups. Why does Pisces have the Ace of Cups in the underlying energy there? 1 second, that flipped out. All right, with the 10 of Wands, the Queen of Swords again, but she's upright here. So she was upright. And there we have the Knight of Pentacles. So this could be somebody working very hard, maybe too much burden, too much responsibility. And then the Queen of Swords is speaking their truth. And then this Knight of Pentacles is offering something. So all this love after this hard work, it looks like 2 people, friends, family, whatever it is, are coming to offer love to you. Or maybe you are one of these people offering love to somebody else. Wanting to share. So there's definitely a lot of love here. Because maybe someone's been struggling and it's about coming together to help them. So the 9 of Wands reversed in the recent past is coming up as this energy. So very depleted, right? Getting over some wounding. This could be feeling loss and betrayal, guilt and shame, but you're getting over it now, which is good. And then the Page of Swords reverse could have been negative words between 2 people. So you might have been fighting with someone before, but there's a lot of love there and you don't know why. Maybe somebody wasn't communicating, maybe because they're stressed out in their life. So there's the surrender, okay? So why do we have the 9 of Swords in the foundation then? All right, so the 9 of Swords in the foundation is keeping to self, right? To stay balanced, maybe because like someone who's stressed out keeps themselves because they can't handle anymore. And then here comes, this could be Pisces coming to help out this person along with Scorpio as well, which is funny because my son and daughter went down to visit their dad and their half-brother and sister. And that definitely could be like my daughter and my son visiting their sister. So definitely that's one example of what could be happening. So the middle of this read is the 10 of Cups, which is emotional fulfillment. That's like the ultimate family, right? Of happiness. But there's a lot of suffering and silence here going into this energy of the 10 of Cups, which can be like a sham fam thing where it looks all perfect on the outside, but there's a lot of stuff going on underneath, whether it's children or other issues. So we have the Page of Wands reversed and the 6 of Cups reversed. And this has to do with a lot of children energy here. Maybe difficult children, or maybe you have a child with an issue. This could be the past returning, or difficulties in the past, or past childhood issues, and them coming up with whatever this is. It's like digging up the old memories of growing up and, siblings or childhood friends, and the past kind of returning while dealing with perhaps a difficult child. And here's what's coming up right after that is there's some kind of war within. So there might have been some kind of animosity between siblings or friends from the past, and some jealousy and sincerity, right? Refusal to give or receive love in the past that needs to be settled out. The challenge is the Seven of Cups. And that has to do with options. Has to do with synchronicities, choices, dreams, but maybe some confusion as well. And this is somebody who's working through difficult emotions, right? You may be uncomfortable. This is like uncomfortable inside your skin and not knowing how to get out of it. But instead of walking away, you're dealing with it. You're going in. It's not about going within, though. This is about dealing with heavy energies, maybe even just learning how to process through energies when you're around other negative energies that you can't control. And this has to do with going into meditation, like taking time out by yourself to rest, pray, meditate, in order to clear yourself when you're around other people that are putting you in that energy. Okay? Because sometimes you can't walk away, because if you're dealing with your children, you can't just walk away every time they stress you out. This is also coming up there where this is going to be overworking or not working, and some kind of opportunity offered, but this could be being a student again, or just not a lot of money to offer because you're not working, because you have kids. So like one kid is a challenge physically and the other one's a good student, but you're not working, so you're challenged financially right now. And it really seems like family issues like that with kids. So right now in the now moment is the Queen of Cups reversed. Right? Could be someone who's just sad, someone who's being over emotional, manipulative perhaps, or just sad about a family situation that somebody else has been suffering and maybe you didn't even know. And that's very much Pisces energy, the Queen of Cups reversed. And here you are free without all those family issues. So maybe you were having an issue with a family member, and then you went to visit and realized, how much they actually have to deal with and how free you actually are without this family. And really learn to appreciate what they have to go through. And there's the Empress and the King of Pentacles. So that could be a couple that you're dealing with. This could be a mother and a father, or a mother and a brother, or this could be an aunt or a grandmother as well. But they definitely could be relatives. Or maybe just you're after seeing somebody else's situation, really appreciating your situation with your mother and your father, or your brother, or your grandmother, whoever this may be. So it's giving you an appreciation. And soon, it's like here you are visiting a family, and here's you coming home after visiting someone. So the Four of Wands, that can be a union energy as well. It's really beautiful. And there's the Knight of Swords and the Three of Wands. And this is about rushing in with the truth, and then realizing and being present, really present to the moment, and seeing what's right in front of you instead of, judging others. Right? This could also be getting home and just calling someone to let someone know that you got there. And then you see yourself as the Death card, or Scorpio in your energy. So why is Pisces the Death card? Okay, so we have the Ace of Pentacles reversed and the Hangman reversed. So somebody's been holding back their own new life, possibly saving money, trying to magnetize more money, or holding it back from somebody else. And here's an awakening for you. This could be someone with a big head, or somebody with new ideas and holding back money in order to implement those new ideas, or saving money because you're going through an awakening where sometimes you can't deal with life. So you want to have some savings packed away just in case. But this is about some kind of big life change, deep transformation on your part. And there's very much has to do with the Ace of Cups over here, which is love, which is the top card. Yeah, that's the top card. Whew, really sweating here, guys. All right, around you is the Hangman upright. So it's reversed before, but now it's upright. Being wise, here you're free, but here you're trapped in the box. And that's either someone around you or how other people see you. You may be going through this deep, profound transformation, and other people see you as being trapped in the box. So why is this? Or this is them. And maybe they're envious of you in your transformation. So here is the Two of Wands reversed, and then the Wheel of Fortune. So this is no option. Like you're not given a choice, or you've already made your choice. You just haven't implemented yet. And here's divine timing coming in. You're stuck in that box, but it's divinely guided. You're supposed to be stuck in that box until it's time to get out. Okay, and then you have the Sun reversed and the Three of Pentacles. So this could have to do with children who are draining you, or just being drained. Maybe sick and tired, overexposed at work, working too much. Okay, stuck in that box of kids and work until the time is right, where you have, you can have more time to do what you want. The block for Pisces has to do with the Two of Pentacles reverse, which is maybe, so you're scared that you're going to trip up or make a fool of yourself in front of someone. The need to break patterns, right? The facade, and be real and true and authentic to yourself. And, create new patterns that are better for you. Here we have injustice around synchronicities that you see, or the options that you have or somebody else has. It doesn't seem fair that that one person may have all the options, but the other person is struggling. Like, it could be like, when you're in the midst of raising your kids, and then your siblings who's not married or not with kids comes in, and they're free to do whatever they want. They have all these dreams, and they're pursuing them, and then that envy or jealousy of the other sibling, even though they love you, they feel trapped, and they wish they could be doing what you're doing. Okay? And that's wanting to come together with friends, go out and socialize. But, when you have little kids, you can't always do that stuff. And here's the Queen of Wands. The Queen of Wands might be doing, she may be you as Pisces, or the other person, but this person is going out and able to socialize and have fun. But it's just about not even just dropping the facade to be authentic to yourself, but allowing yourself to see others from a different perspective, right? Not assuming they're a certain way because of what you see on the outside, but really seeing truly what from another perspective, having a deeper insight into what's going on in their life and why they are the way they are. We come up with the Six of Cups reverse, which may have to do with a negative past or childhood, but also can be sibling rivalry and the past returning, or just kids that are difficult to deal with. And here we have holding on loosely while grounding and saving. And here's insecurity, could be manipulation as well. And then here's an abundant family. So there could be an issue with envy or jealousy between one family that has this and another part of the family that has this, and some insecurities around that, okay? And then we have the, so the Five of Swords guy, is like the enemy, the war within, standing in their truth no matter what, no matter who it hurts. Remember that truth without love shall set you free, but without love, it's excruciatingly painful. So to always make sure that you stand in your truth, but do it as lovingly as you can. And if people don't like that, they do need to walk away, and then it becomes their wound. If you've done it in complete truth and trying to be as kind as you can with love, there's nothing wrong with that. You have to do that. And then if the person still has an issue with that, then that's their wound they need to go back and clear. Okay, so then we have the truth coming out here, right? But it doesn't look like there's much love there given with the truth. And this has to do with a secret coming out. And this has to do with impatience. This could be someone who doesn't use their intuition either, and they lose their temper easily. And these can also just be Pisces and Sag that are not getting along. But they both, upright, these are two very spiritual people. Right? But reversed, they're not. This is the fallen angel being impatient, and this is the religious person of passion who's having an affair or something, right? So the truth comes out about everybody, that no one's exactly who they seem. You can't judge a book by its cover because you never really know what's going on, behind that 10 of Cups family, okay? And there's the King of Cups reversed with his issues. He's always stuck in his head without peace. Maybe he's got fears or anxieties about, and conditions to loving, that people won't accept him the way he is. So he keeps trying not to change, but then ends up changing, falling back into old habits because he's worried that other people won't like him the way he is. So everybody's got their issues. And then the cards that came out after that at the end, we have the Magician. So there's someone, but he's not in, you know, his face isn't very nice. He's upright and he's able to make magic, but the Magician is also manipulative. He manipulates energy, and this one's not a nice magician. He's got an evil look on his face, but that could just be his act, right? He's got to look scary, so he has a good performance. He can make a lot of money from you, right? But this someone is someone who has all the tools, who can make their dreams come true. But don't judge the book by the cover. They may not be but that bad. Just because they have long, you know, long white hair, maybe they have powers that they can help you out with. And here's the Lovers reversed. So there may be some somebody who might be able to help with a lack of affection or difficulty within a relationship. But maybe you're religious, so you don't believe in that stuff. And maybe you need to be more open-minded, or maybe you, Pisces, is explaining this to somebody else who may be closed to that kind of thing. And here's frustration. This could be sexual frustration too in a relationship, like especially again if you have little kids. This is about the love life, right? You're the magician, right? Juggling 10 million things a day with kids, but there's no love life. So there's a lot of frustration there. And then we have the Star come in. So this could be the visitor, and that could be you, Pisces, who comes in the Star and gets to do whatever they want. They're out socializing and blah, blah, blah. So what that does is just make them feel worse because they can't do what they want. Even though this energy is amazing. Like, who wouldn't want this energy? Well, if you can't have that energy, you know, you have to understand, don't hold back who you are, but certainly don't rub it in somebody's face if they can't be in that energy at all right now because of responsibilities like children. So there may be some healing and forgiving to do here after a fight or a disagreement or some kind of competition. Okay, and then boldly going forward. This could be driving home again and releasing yourself from the prison so you can leave the children behind and they can't. So it's very much about that kind of energy. And then you being strong, taming the beast, and being sovereign again in your sovereignty, no matter what. Like, don't let someone else dampen your shine, your light. But at the same time, always be as loving as you can to those others who maybe don't have what you have. So we end up here with the Queen of Pentacles and the juggling beneath. And here's somebody who could be a player, or just somebody who's good intentions who falls short, or holding their passions back after an announcement is out. Doing the jig, doing the daily grind, or juggling people, or just 10 million things a day, and trying to be the good mom, right? You know, that's so much this energy, but always falling short on energy, right? There's never enough hours in a day. So there's definitely that kind of family and little kid energy coming up. It doesn't always have to be that, but that's what I'm getting. So now I'm going to go into your oracle cards to see what you have. First, Romance Angels. So this could be for you, Pisces, dealing with little kids, or you're visiting with people with little kids today, or just recently this week, or coming up in the end of the month. But there could be some energies, not just in one day, but playing out between old wounds, between old friends or old siblings, any of that kind of thing. As well as half siblings, right? Because they have different parents or different benefits. Maybe the other half doesn't have. So those kind of energies. But there's a lot of love to be had here. Past life relationship, you've known each other before. All right, so this is for Pisces. And then heart-to-heart conversations, honestly discuss your feelings with each other. And this can be romantic or it can be siblings. At the bottom of the deck is unrequited love. So there might have been some dissension in the ranks or between siblings or friends. And beneath that was soulmate. Yes, this is your soulmate. All right, but there may have been struggles on the way. All right, now we have the numerology deck. Okay, so let's shuffle and see what you got from that. So we definitely have the truth coming out here. The Magician, the lack of a love life, the shining your light, having dreams come true, being a star, healing a relationship, realizing that other people may be stuck in a box and don't want to hear about all your wonderful things because they're frustrated with their own life. And it doesn't mean they don't love you. Maybe they just can't handle it right now. We have definitely union, home energies, and loving family energies. Maybe someone's crying because you're discussing energies between you from childhood and through now. Suffering in silence, surrendering to the big love, to loving yourself first, to spiritual love. And then we have music with 32. 32 is the journeyman, the 6 of wands. So music is important for you right now, Pisces. Financial discipline, which is 48. Walking away within, that's that 8 of cups energy. As well as spirituality, 77, which is that sovereign that you are, which you are definitely coming up as here, okay, the sovereign. And then perseverance. Okay, so you have all the colors here. You have orange, pink, purple, and green. Persevere, which is the 4 of the Emperor. And then the underlying energy for you is the Queen of Pentacles, which also came up here. Healing. Okay, and this came up as that mom energy, right? So it could be, this could be with the Queen of Pentacles here, right? This could be your mother, that could be an older sister, or a friend that, right, you need to, you're both upright here, but maybe you had to work something out and you did, because this is coming up right now. All right, so now we have this is the Kipper deck. Let's see what comes up from the Kipper deck. Persevere. So it's about, maybe feelings that that maybe someone felt like someone didn't care about them. Let's see, we have music, financial discipline, spirituality, and perseverance. There's not much about love going there. It's more about healing relationships. I'm not really getting work stuff here much either. So it's more about family relationships and healing the past, soulmates even, siblings. So a lot of times your siblings come back and they're actually your soulmates because you need to work stuff out. There you have Pisces, marriage. And an empty house. This might have to do with marriage, your marriage, or your family's marriage or marriages. Emptiness syndrome, the pathway, right? Which path do you want to take? Do you want to have kids and a marriage, or do you want to be single and have a nice quiet home? What path do you want to take? All right, and there's the mature woman and there's like a mother and daughter of privilege. So do you want that single life, or do you want the married life with children? So some of you may have spent time like that, especially if you're younger, seeing maybe, what is it that you really want? Maybe now seeing that maybe you wanted children, now you see how difficult it is, and maybe it feels like a prison to you or to somebody else. Anyway, the bottom of this deck is also journey, so it's all about the journey. And there's sudden wealth coming in after despair. An official person coming in after feeling maybe struggling with money, with work and all that kind of stuff, realizing something came in, you hit the jackpot, or you had hit the jackpot because you just visited with someone who has it so much worse than you that you now all of a sudden have a new appreciation for your situation and going back on your journey. And then we have the energy deck here. The energy oracle card. So this will be the last one for Pisces. I'm trying to keep these under 30 minutes. But either way, there is a lot of love here. And we end up on the Star. And you may be the one without a relationship right now, so you may be frustrated. All right, so for Pisces, what is the last guidance for Pisces here? Deep breath. Take a deep breath. Oops, falling a little bit all over the place. Pisces, what do we need to know? All right, 46. Again, very Pisces. That's that 6 of Cups energy, the thinking man. All right, so there's a That looks like a triplet, but he's holding a crystal, and I want to show you my quartz crystal because mine's a twin. Somebody could be thinking about triplets, but here's my twin crystal. Okay, so it's something like that, and there's a little twin there on the bottom, right? Or a triplet. But the thinking man, he's thinking about, and it doesn't have to be masculine, just thinking about what it'd be like to have children in your life. Like what's the reality of it? Because the thinking man's all about logic. It's not about emotion. And then we have 39, which is the Knight of Cups. The 5th chakra, Archangel Gabriel. And the 5th chakra being the throat chakra. And speaking your truth. And maybe now knowing your truth. What, after really not just feeling things, but being logical about a situation. And what it is really that you want. With the Knight of Cups offering love. And the 6 of Cups, which is all about children and soulmates. And the past, fond memories of your childhood, and then 38. So we have 38 and 39, the Queen of Cups and the Knight of Cups. A beautiful, loving combination. The 4th chakra, the heart, Archangel Raphael. So this is about physical healing. So Pisces, you have the 4th and 5th chakra, so you might want to work on those two. The throat and the heart. Healing and speaking your truth about the past and your childhood. Right? And the thinking man is coming up. So very much that masculine energy, which is, I got so much coming through for Pisces at the beginning of this. The underlying energy is 30, the 30 minutes I was trying to keep this under, and that's the garden and the gate. 30 has to do with that 4 of Wands, which you have here. Maybe someone's going to give you an opportunity for a relationship, and now you have to choose what you really want. The garden and the gate. Do you want to be trapped into that home and family, or do you want to be out in the world? Either way, it's beautiful, but now you have an opportunity to really see both sides of the coin. But this is beautiful because that's union energy again. Okay? All right, Pisces. Okay. Whew, I'm sweating still. So I'm going to give you one little, this is maybe stimulate your third eye to your crown area. So listen to this. Allow it. And tell me where you feel that. This is like a B flat, so it's really more between your third eye and your crown. So maybe help opening up your third eye and your crown. So let me know if that helps. And drink your water, get your rest. Get your joy, get your nature. Find your happy. And, rise and be love, you guys. I'll see you later. Bye.